Hello and welcome back to the Football Chat podcast. Today we are looking at Newcastle in our season preview. We're running for the Premier League clubs. We've ended up at Newcastle now. If you haven't checked out the other 13, 14 podcasts in this series, make sure to go do that. But we're on to Newcastle today, episode 59. There's a lot to talk about. Last season was a season of two very different halves. The first half, a shit show under Steve Bruce, where Newcastle couldn't buy a win. The second half, they spent a lot in January and they bought their way up the table. Eddie Howe, though, is different gravy. I did note that on the board.
Masterclass.
Brilliant job for Eddie Howe, yeah.
And I think he's a very underrated manager. He is a fantastic manager. He's very good at Bournemouth, despite them not avoiding the drop in the Premier League. Can't remember what season it was. But he is a fantastic manager, and he's proven that. Because he's been given the money. Yes, they've spent a lot, but he's bought the right players.
Yeah.
I look at the likes of Bruno Guimaraes. That was the big one.
Very good signing, yeah. Trippier. If he hadn't got injured, would have been even more pivotal than he was. Matt Targett, even on loan, was a great little deal. Dan Burn had a really solid campaign after he was brought in. And Chris Wood was shit, but they can't all get him right. So
going into this season, they've also brought in the likes of Botman.
Yeah, Botman and Nick Pope. Obviously, Matt Targett on a permanent, and that is it for now. But you'd imagine there's some more to come.
Definitely.
But yeah, it was a good season. They're up now they're up like 13th, 12th, something like that. I think next season could be one where they push on.
To see what happens. Either they'll stay where they are, or whether they will push on massively with the money and the signings.
They could push on. Should we look at a squad keep or sell then?
Yes.
Keepers. I think they're all keepers. Nick Pope is obviously not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Martin Dubravka, I think would be happy to be back up. Carl Darlow could be sold or loaned. Yeah. He might want to move away.
And keep.
And then Mike Gillespie, I think, is a very obvious keep. I do think a potential move for Darlow could be Nottingham Forest. Back up to Dean Henderson.
Where's Bryce Samba?
Going to, was it Lille? Marseille?
Yeah, it's one of those.
Someone like that. Montpellier, maybe. He wants regular first team minutes at a better
get Darlow
club.
gone. Or Dubravka wants to go and then Darlow plays back up.
Yeah, I don't think Darlow will want to be third choice, though. That's a big problem. But Nick Pope, definitely starting. On to defenders. Mike Gillespie as well. If I didn't mention him, he can stay.
He's a footballer.
Paul Dummett.
So,
he's just a bit not good.
Championship.
Yeah, someone like that. Someone like a Wigan. Yeah. Then are they in the Championship? They just got up. Yeah, so new right side. Need a bit of investment. Paul Dummett on a free. Yeah. They don't need money for him. He's not worth it. Fabian Schär.
Also sell.
Really?
I don't rate him.
I rate him over Jamal Lascelles, who's next up.
I think you keep Lascelles because he's just been there.
I think you sell Lascelles to Nottingham Forest because there's more interest.
I think you could sell both of them.
Neither of them start. You don't want to sell both of them because then Federico Fernandez is your backup.
Sell Lascelles.
I was going to say sell Lascelles. Keep Schär.
Yeah.
Jamal Lewis.
Keep him around as a fine backup.
I'd say sell.
I'll say fair.
They're going to be playing Matt Targett and they've got Dan Burn who can cover there. I don't think Jamal Lascelles is going to want to stay there. He's more of a right back, but he can do a shift there indeed. Kieran Trippier is of course a key.
He could also do a shift at left back.
He can go over there. Switch him for England, obviously, because Southgate just doesn't play anyone in their positions. Emil Kraft.
Fine back up to Trippier.
He's all right. He played 20 games last season. That is ridiculous. But, yeah, no, I think he's decent. Federico Fernandez.
Sell.
Really? That leaves him very, very light at the back.
Bring another one.
Because then you only have Burn, Botman and Schär. Because we've sold Lascelles.
And I think
literally everyone.
Okay, keep Fernandez you want. I just don't think he's good enough.
I don't think he's good enough, but I think you have to have backups.
You can replace him.
Okay. If you want to replace Fernandez, then that can happen. Xavier Manquillo.
So you've got
Kraft and Trippier, yeah. But I think Manquillo's alright. I don't think there's any need to sell him. I don't think you're going to get any money from him. 19 games last season. A goal to make it look good. I think he's an alright player. Yeah, you can still do a job for him if needed. Dan Burn should start every game.
Yeah, he was fantastic.
Matt Targett.
Again, he's
fantastic.
very big,
Not a good player, but he did do really well for Newcastle. So
Very well.
maybe he was let down by the fact he was next to Tyrone Mings. Maybe he's secretly like the best left back ever. But Mings is horrific. Sven Botman.
As we said, very fantastic centre half.
Yes, is indeed.
Him and Dan Burn at the back.
Yeah. On to midfielders. Matty Longstaff.
Keep.
I'm more than happy to see him go, if I'm honest.
Just keep him out for backup.
Oh no, sorry, Matty's alright, isn't it? It's the other one when we get onto him.
Yeah.
Jonjo Shelvey. He had
You
a really
can't-
good
yeah.
back half of the season. I don't think you
I
can
know if you like
just
Shelby.
let Shelby go. I was slated for giving him a poor FIFA rating by Newcastle fans on TikTok. TikTok is a harsh place.
It is.
They are harsh critics. But yeah, so I've reevaluated my thoughts on Jonjo Shelby. Sorry, he's all right. He's all right. Matt Ritchie,
Sell him to like Sheffield Wednesday.
but he's loved by Eddie Howe. He is 32. He
Yeah,
played
same.
18 games
He
last
might have
season.
a derby.
18 games. Can you really let a player that's played that much football
Okay,
go?
knock him down to the Championship.
They only won 2 of those games and lost 10. I think he played a lot under Steve Bruce, this looks like.
Exactly.
He did nothing.
I think
He
sell
got
him to
5
Sell him to
yellows.
the Championship. Maybe Wigan.
We're going to have a minted ex-Newcastle side here.
Yeah.
Ryan Fraser, definite keep.
Yeah.
Because if you do want to play, he offers you wing-back positions. He offers you
winger.
depth for some maximum man. I think it's fun to keep around. Jacob Murphy, sell. Was he around last season? I didn't see him. He played 33 matches.
When? Oh, he played on the left, didn't he? What was his stats?
What?
Night? He scored 1 goal.
He got a goal with his head. That was it. He hit the head woodwork more 3 times.
1 goal, 2 assists in 33 games.
Mate,
sell him.
what's the? Why did he play that much?
I don't remember him playing that much.
It must have just been sub appearances. By the looks of it, it was 33 games, 20 sub appearances.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Okay, yeah, but still, that's too many minutes. Almiron played 30 games, so Jacob King Murphy played more minutes than Miguel Almiron last season. Well, more games at least than Miguel Almiron.
Yeah, Almiron started more.
Yeah, I know. He started 9 more, but
I feel like, hang on, so yeah, sell Murphy, keep Almiron.
Joe Willock,
Keep. I like Joe Willock.
fine.
He's a fine backup.
He got 29 games under his belt last year. He got the 2 goals. It's fine. He probably won't start. It'll probably be Shelby,
Yeah.
Almore, maybe Gumares. Joe Linton as well. It's going to be in
Yeah.
that middle. So yeah, won't start. We'll get decent minutes though, and we'll do well in those. Sean Longstaff needs to go.
Yeah, he can go.
He's got to go, lad. 24 years old. He's bang average. I wouldn't mind seeing both the Longstaff brothers go. I think at least Matty's got a little bit about him. But he was at Mansfield last season.
Yeah, okay, maybe sell them both.
I don't think they're good enough.
No.
Bruno Guimares,
Keep. 100% keep. He's fantastic last season.
loan to Mansfield.
Just keep saying
Yeah,
that
of course.
there's a Mansfield on Wigan.
Now Joe Linton's in here as a forward, but I imagine he'll start as a middle midfielder.
Fantastic in middle midfield.
That's the thing. I don't know how no one realised it. He can't shoot. Stop playing him up front.
Yeah, I don't know.
There is a good player in
He's
there.
a fantastic passer.
I don't know why they bought a winger from Hoffenheim and went, we're going to play him up front, it's going to work. It was never going to work.
No.
It's a different system. Anyway, Joe Linton now in a position where he can blossom, has played really well. Who is stunned? Next up, Callum Wilson.
Keep.
Fantastic, but they have to bring in a backup because Chris Wood is horse shy and Wilson's injury prone.
I think Chris would find some form.
I don't.
They do have a striker.
I think he's just tall. They also do need a right winger. They don't have one of them.
Yeah.
That's maybe why Jacob Murphy played so many
Matt
sodding
Ritchie.
games. It frustrates me. Alan Saint-Maximin should start on the left, yeah.
Chris Wood's going to stay.
Chris Wood, I'd let him go, but they're
No,
not going
no,
to,
no,
are
no.
they?
Dwight Gale can go.
He is going. He's going to Stoke,
Thank God for
which is
that.
the most Dwight Gale and Stoke signing I've ever heard of.
They go hand in hand really well. I like that.
That's just... Apparently, like, West Brom were interested in taking him again. They had him on loan last season.
Yeah.
He played 8 games for Newcastle last year.
So,
This is why Newcastle need to make some improvements, because Dwight Gale played 8 times.
Yeah.
All sub appearances.
So
but
I look at this and I go,
Jacob Murphy played 33
Newcastle,
Premier League matches.
Newcastle need a striker, need a right winger, and need a centre half, and maybe no midfielder.
Cover potentially for St Maximan.
Yeah, maybe.
And maybe another central midfielder, and backup centre half, and maybe another keeper.
So quite.
If Darlow and Dubravka want
I'll
to
say
leave,
one
I
of
don't
each
think they
area
will.
of the pitch.
I think keepers will be fine, but maybe a centre half.
Centre half, centre mid, left wing, right wing striker.
If Jamal Lewis is to leave, potentially another left back.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he will leave. But yeah, there's so many improvements still to be made. How they've invested 120 mil and they've still given Jacob Murphy that much game time. Stuns me. Transfer news then. Let's have a little look. This was fun on the Man United one because there's just so much shit going on there at the moment.
Yeah.
And Newcastle, I have to say, have been linked with every one of their nan.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, we have an interesting one here. Benjamin Sesko.
What a player. Very, very good young talent. Salzburg, I believe.
Salzburg have said they want to keep him for another year.
I think Newcastle came with enough money, though.
The Red Bull... So his agent, Benjamin Sesko's agent, posted photographs of him at Newcastle Airport and various other locations in Newcastle and then deleted the post.
What an idiot.
I think the point was, it's like, oh, look, mate, get him excited, and then Salzburg furious. But, yeah, they've said they don't want to sell him yet.
Surely if Newcastle paid enough, though.
Yeah, but I don't think Newcastle want to be doing that.
No, true.
So we've just spent 60 million on a bloke who's only played a couple of games in the Austrian league.
And they spent a lot of money on Chris Wood.
They're calling him the next Erling Haaland for some reason. And Benjamin Sesko is not the next Erling Haaland.
He's not.
Adeyemi,
He's not
if
even
anything,
Norwegian.
yeah. At the point he played for Salzburg. I think that is the only.
Yeah, but Salzburg have a load of very good strikers.
Apparently Newcastle also interested in Ivan Toney and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. If Everton sell Calvert-Lewin, genuinely, they will not score a single goal next
He'll be
season.
relegated to League 2 automatically.
They'll do so badly. Vanarama National League. And Newcastle are also interested in Cali Muendo, who we mentioned him in the Leeds episode, plays for Club Bruges. They're also interested in some young French lad there. Hugo Ekitike, though,
a big one.
they've missed out on him.
They have,
Yeah, they've missed out on him.
Dear.
Newcastle have been quite about £110 million duo at St James Park. This is a very interesting article. Please go away, cookies. Thank you. Okay, they've not. Mate, I'm very intrigued to see what this is. I don't care.
As you can tell, all our sources are great.
Give me sport. That's literally the name of the thing, and it won't let me. Oh, here we go. Oh, the cookies have come back again. This is really annoying. I'm so intrigued as to who this 110 mil double transfers. Well, we know they're interested in Lucas Paqueta.
That'd be a great deal.
They've said that many times.
I think what it's good to see they're all rumoured to be interested with the players and the positions we said they need to improve in.
Yeah, so maybe we're really good at our jobs.
Yeah.
Maybe we are.
Maybe just Newcastle are good at our jobs.
I don't think we're going to say like...
Eddie Howe.
Eddie Howe doing a pod.
On the pod.
Yeah,
So
Eddie Howe, if you want to come on and talk about what transfers you want to make.
We should get Ben Foster on. Or we'll go on Ben Foster's.
About, yeah.
Yeah, both.
He's probably got a nicer studio than us. By the looks of it.
Probably.
The
footballer for many years has probably got more.
It's just about Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Ivan Toney.
Wow.
All of that.
All that cookie.
Yeah, so Hugo Ekitike's joined PSG. So that's exciting.
I think either or could be great deals. What about Dom Solanke?
But they've been quite about both. And they'll cost 60 and 50 mil. Everton wants 60 mil. Brentford want 50 mil. If they bring in both, they're basically just going to fuck off every competition they have. Because Brentford don't have another striker. Everton don't have another striker. That's immediately 2 positions for Newcastle. Maybe that's what they're thinking.
Yeah.
We'll make sure everyone's so shit that's a free point.
They can go get Ronaldo
and we'll have
Haaland
3 strikers.
Nunes and
they want every striker in the league. And they look at Chelsea and just go, is there any strikers here?
Do you have one?
They don't look like strikers. They are interested in Breuer.
That's why we're disguising them all. So they don't come and roll our strikers.
Tuchel expects Breuer to stay. Breuer said he wants to leave. I'm so confused as to what's going on. But hopefully he stays. Tielemans will discuss future with Newcastle and Manchester United. Interesting. As mentioned the other day, Everton have warned off Newcastle off of Anthony Gordon. I'm sure that'll work.
Yeah.
Go away. Oh, thank you.
They've gone. Wow.
They've signed Pope, they've signed Target, they've signed Botman, they've been linked with Sesko, Breuer, Marco Asensio.
Wow, to do that, mate.
That would be very exciting. That's exactly what they need, a right winger.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Leeds want 35 mil for Jack Harrison. Don't buy Jack Harrison. Don't do that.
Jack Harrison.
They need a winger, but not Jack Harrison for 35 mil. Alexander Isak and Moussa Diaby.
Isak,
Both of them could be very interesting, mate. Actually, the two of them on the right wing and the striker.
Yeah.
But apparently, the problem is wages.
Yeah.
Newcastle don't want to give them ridiculous wages. The Lyon president has said that bids have come in for Paqueta from Newcastle and Arsenal as of July the 11th. 10 days later, nothing else has happened. So, I think he's lying. Raul de Thomas is on their list. I remember him being a bit naff, but I don't know what he did at Espanyol last season. Maybe he was really good. Dennis and Cornet have been offered. So basically, I think Watford and Burnley go, we really need money.
And we know you've got money, we've got players. Do you want them?
Newcastle think they could get Lingard on a free. But apparently he's also holding talks with Tottenham, Everton and West Ham. Is that what your sources are telling you?
Yeah.
Interested in that, yeah. Sky, I don't think otherwise, but I mean, they're probably wrong. Rafinha, I don't think that's going to happen. Just going to put it out there. I don't think if Barca are in that much financial trouble, they've gone, we'll buy Rafinha for 60, sell him for 80.
Smart.
Big brain. That would be amazing. Wilson, Newcastle preparing new contracts to get him down for the long term. Diaby again, 60 mil deal. Do you think that's decent? 60 mil for Moussa Diaby of Bayer Leverkusen?
Mate,
They aren't words.
I don't know. Again, it's a lot of money to spend on a player that isn't Prem proven, but if he came in and tore it up, that'd be money well spent.
It certainly would. Bailly is supposed to be an option if they can't get Botman. Well, they have got Botman, so I don't think they'll be getting Eric Bailly. Victor Osimhen, Nicolas Pepe. Osimhen's going to be too much, and Pepe is shit. Oh wait, no, different Pepe. This one plays for Porto. Probably not. And I don't know who Naya Sami is. He plays for Strasbourg.
No, neither.
But he's probably good. Strasbourg are just a good side. And then that's it, really.
Where do you think they're going to finish?
And it's not the centre half, no, it's a winger. I think they'll be higher than Man United. I said it at the end of that last episode, a little teaser. I think Newcastle will be higher than Manchester United come the end of this season.
I think they'll be in that battle for 7th with the likes of United and Villa and West Ham.
But not Leicester.
But not Leicester, no.
No. Just throwing that out there. I don't think Leicester are anywhere near there.
If you want to see what we think about Leicester, go watch
that one. I don't know
what.
We'll probably put Man United in the end screen. So that's the last podcast. So go check that one out. But they're coming out daily at the moment, so look out for Nottingham Forest tomorrow. Really rattling through these as we get into the end. Well, we're trying to finish off this before the Premier League season starts. So yeah, hopefully if we can keep up our current schedule, then that should be fine. But yeah, that is all for today. Thank you all very much for watching. If you're on Spotify, head on over to the YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, head on over to the Spotify. Hit all the fun buttons to do fun things like hearts. If you see any hearts or thumbs up, they're probably good to hit. On Spotify, there's a fun downwards arrow. That's good. That's a good thing. That's download. That's not downvote. So click that one.
Download the podcast.
Follow the podcast.
All
that. I don't think you can like them, but if you
can,
you can rate the podcast as a thing. You can give it 5 stars. So do that because probably good. And then YouTube like buttons, comments, all that kind of stuff just helps us out massively. If you're on YouTube as well, there will be linked below all of the different things we do. Yeah, so check out that. But that is all for today. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.